at Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take the lecture on the topic Methods and Procedure Purchasing Management. First of all, I would like to tell you about purchasing. Purchasing means what? It is a process of buying. Okay. So in this, it is, you can say, the learning of requirement, identifying and selecting a supplier, negotiation price. Okay. So you can say it is an element of a wider function of procurement, and it includes many activities such as ordering, expediting, receipt and payment. Okay. So this is also responsible, you can say, for obtaining the materials, parts, supplies and services which are needed to produce of a product or provide a service. Okay, basically this can be divided into two broad categories, that is large and small purchases. And this large or small purchases are based on 7 characteristics of purchased product. And what are these characteristics? These are volume, specificity, technological complexity, essentiality, fragility, variability and economic value. Now the next is the bulk purchase. In that case, you can see the bulk purchases means you are purchasing in a massive, means lot of things, you can say. Okay, in respect of volume items, you can say large amount, or you can say more frequently utilization with more specific use. So this comes in the category of bulk, large volumes. So these large volumes are basically continuous usage items which can be covered by blanket purchase orders, which often involve annual negotiation of prices. Now the small purchase means it is of low volume items, or you can say small amount, less frequency of utilizations, high variability and low technical complexity. Mainly small purchases include machine parts, auto parts, machine repairs. Infrequent, like means frequently you are purchasing for these offices and miscellaneous goods. Okay. So small purchases are urgent in nature, means now you are required this thing, okay, you go and purchase it for to complete your requirement, right, and go ahead for your task. Now there are two basic types of purchasing in the business world. What are these? These are the purchasing for resale or purchasing for consumption or conversion. Okay, so purchasing for resale or resale purchasing is mainly performed by retailers and wholesalers. These are called merchants. And the purchasing for internal consumption or conversion is called industrial buying. Okay, so you can say they are also correlated. They are purchasing with the sales forecast and production schedules. In the work you will find the term like purchasing, procurement, supply chain, material management, supply material and logistic interchangeability. But there is a hairline difference in all these terms. These all are, you can say, the same terms, but there is a very minor difference between these terms. Now come to some important terms which you should know. First of all, the first is the purchasing. Purchasing describes the process of buying. It covers the knowledge of the requirements, identifying and selecting a supplier, and negotiating price. Second is the procurement. It is a broader term. It includes purchasing products required for production, stores, traffic receiving, inspection and salvage. Okay. So the next one is the materials management. What are this materials management? Means you have to manage the material, how efficiently you can use the materials for the resource, or you can say the resources for which are used for the task, okay, or you can say for use for the production. It includes planning, organizing, communicating, directing, and controlling of all those activities which are mainly concerned with the flow of materials into an organization. Materials management views material flows as a system. Now, the next is the logistic management. Logistic management means it is the planning and controlling of the flow of raw material in the cost effective manner from the suppliers or point of origin to the manufacturing, and then flow of finished goods and consumption in the customer's hands. Now, another is the purchasing management. Purchasing management means, if suppose you are purchasing the materials, okay, now it is not the only thing that you purchase as per your requirement for the production. Okay, fine, you know the requirement and then you purchase those items, but what the important thing is, you should know how to manage those purchasing. Means this comes into the category of the management, right? Means purchasing management is basically concerned with the planning and controlling of the acquisition of suppliers' goods and resources to fulfill the administrative and strategic objectives of the organization, right? So you can say purchasing managers have to deal with both customers, internal as well as the external, okay. So this is some kind of management, or you can say monitoring, okay. So he or she has to respond creatively to internal customers need to the one hand, and to maintain a mutually profitable relationship with suppliers on the other. So basically it is some sort of critical thinking comes in this category, because as you know, or you can say as you aware about the customers, or you can say employees, so you know how to handle them, you know how to handle your employees, because they are working under you, so you know how to handle each employee, so accordingly you can handle them. And as we are talking about the customers, or you can say end users, then you know what is the demand of users, so as per the requirement, as per his interest, you know how to manage the things, okay. So the part of supply chain management, you can say, that focuses on the management of inbound goals and services into a firm. Now come to the importance of purchase management. Firstly, for cost effective production, uh, of course cost effectiveness is very much important in the purchase management, because purchasing is basically responsible for learning of the internal requirements, locating and selecting suppliers, obtaining the materials, parts, supplies and services needed to produce a product or provides a service. So a purchase manager is responsible for negotiation of price with suppliers too. And you can get some idea of the importance of purchasing when you consider what is manufacturing industry. More than 60% of the cost of finished goods comes from purchased parts and materials. Now the another is the for strategic purpose. Purchasing is a strategic issue, okay. So because before purchasing you have to plan it. You have to plan some strategy that for this strategy you will work accordingly, right? Okay, so the manufacturers have to procure capital items like plants and machinery for manufacturing facilities. It requires heavy investment. So purchasing is an important function, but in some organizations, especially small scale purchasing is considered as a clerical activity. They assign this good to the person simply who are loyal to the organization, right? So you can say in purchasing, the executives must be dynamic, innovative, creative, and must have analytical decision making, because during purchasing in strategic purpose, so means you are follow some strategy. There is some strategy which is in your mind, and how to prepare this strategy, because you did some analysis. What are the resources which you really wanted to? Okay, so you need some. You work on that, and then after analysis you took the decisions. So you can say you must have the analytical decision making as well, but it should be creative and innovative also, because everything nowadays is the demand of creating innovation, because all the things are available everywhere. Then what is different in your work? Okay, so you need to focus on that. Okay, means what, there is some kind of innovation, there is some kind of creativity which will show your work that okay fine, your work is good. Okay, so there you need to follow some strategy. For that, of course, you need some analysis also. Okay, so this purchasing has to determine firm's cost structure through negotiations with suppliers. And if the executives are efficient in bargaining, then they can save for the organizations, and this will help the organizations to cut cost and helpful in getting competitive advantage in the market. Okay, so purchasing also supports new product development and encouraging supplier involvement in product development. Then comes to the top management perspective. From the top management perspective, there are 5 rights that every management expects from their purchasing executives. And what are those purchasing executives? Like right quantity, right quality, right time, right suppliers, right cost. From functional perspective, this is from the top management perspective, this is from the functional perspective. In this uninterrupted flow of materials and services, buying at competitive prices, avoiding under inventory and over inventory, to have good relationship with the other departments. So you can say in nutshell, purchase management has the following benefits. Okay, so what are these benefits? These are cost reduction or improvement, improved material delivery, shorter cycle time including product development, cycle times, quality improvement. Okay, so these are some perspectives, and the examples are the what car automobile companies buy. They buy tires, brakes, leathers, clutches, and so on. What soft drinks producers buy, bottles, sweetener, etc. Software companies, computer, hardware, these are buy. Okay, and what hotels, restaurants buy, vegetables, utensils, air conditioners, all that. So we can see that different industries requires different types of materials as per their requirement. Okay, Now this is all about today's session. We will discuss some more about this topic in our next session. Uh, till then, uh, thank you. And this session powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.